and tech to your team, so you can bring the ideas that will transform your business. We are passionate about your industry, so you can walk into any room with every advantage. We're with you every step of the way, so you can know you're headed in the right direction. At PwC, we build for what's next, so you can get there now. Let's get started at pwc.com/us/leading edge.
Missions to Mars, driverless cars, AI chatbots. Feels like we're already living in the future. Robinhood is built for the future of trading. Robinhood's intuitive design makes trading seamless, so you can spot opportunities and take control of your trades. You can now even trade stocks and crypto all in one place. Sign up for a Robinhood account today. Investing is risky. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, is a registered broker-dealer. Trading during extended hours involves additional risks. Cryptocurrency services are offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Trading shouldn't have barriers. When Robinhood started, it was built to make trading more accessible. Now, Robinhood offers more sophisticated trading tools. Experience the future of trading on Robinhood Legend, the all-new desktop platform that harnesses intuitive design to deliver a seamless experience for traders. Free to use with a Robinhood account. The future of trading is fast, powerful, and precise. Experience it now on Robinhood Legend. Sign up today. Investing is risky. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, is a registered broker-dealer. Other fees may apply.
Medicaid and CHIP offer free or low-cost health coverage for children and teens. Hospital and doctor visits, prescriptions, shots, and more are covered. That's peace of mind for parents if a child is sick or gets injured. And parents may now be eligible for Medicaid too, even if they've applied in the past. Enrollment is always open. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 1-877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Thinking about updating your old, outdated tub to a new modern shower? West Shore Home is America's largest tub-to-shower conversion company. With over 50,000 five-star reviews and a peace of mind guarantee, we're one of the best options for your project. And right now, we're offering some huge savings, which could save you thousands. Go to westshorebath.com to learn more. You can schedule online and have someone out as early as tomorrow to lock in your savings. That's westshorebath.com.
Hey, Cordell Transportation is now hiring experienced Class A CDL drivers, excellent pay, benefits, and a $5,000 sign-on bonus. Apply right now, online at CordellTransportation.com. Do it right now. Driven to succeed.
Will you be okay for the show Saturday?
Yep, look. ZocDoc has a ton of in-network doctors who can see me this week.
This week?
Reviews say Dr. Okami has a great bedside manner. Or Dr. Stafford. Patients say he never rushes appointments and has an opening today.
You should rush to his office.
And booked.
Now I need ZocDoc to find an ear doctor.
You've got options. Book on ZocDoc today.
But to the kid's credit, he goes out every day. He takes ground balls at first, to second, and left and right. He's willing to do anything, and he's kind of an intriguing young player. I mean, he can run, he can put the bat on the ball. You pitch him in, he'll turn on it every once in a while. So, yeah, I don't want him to just sit. That's not fair to him, which ends up not being fair to us.
You saw him get his first big league hit the other day, and that was a rocket. I mean, how good of a sign is that for a young player just this early into their career?
You know, we saw in spring training a few games where when they pitched him in a little bit like Friedel, he could get that bat head and turn on, not necessarily maybe always hit a home run, but rifle that ball into right field, which is fine. Doubles are okay. You know, I mean, I know we all like the 3-run homer, but when you hit the ball in the gap or down the line, that helps.
We continue our pregame chat with Reds manager Terry Francona in a moment on the Reds Radio Network.
When the Reds are hot, you get tots. BetMGM wants to help you celebrate a Reds homestand victory. Swing by the BetMGM Sportsbook with your homestand ticket for a free side of tots if the Reds win their homestand. The fun doesn't have to end with the 9th inning, because when the Reds are hot, you get tots only at the BetMGM Sportsbook. 21 plus and present in Ohio, subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER in partnership with MGM Northfield Park.
Transform your kitchen like Kelly and I did. Make a statement with your countertops. Stone Statements transforms your kitchen with stunning quartz, granite, or quartzite, offering skilled craftsmanship, state-of-the-art technology, and exceptional customer service. We love the results. Learn more at stonestatements.com.
Mulch season is here. Mulch America has you covered with triple processed color-enhanced mulch offered in black, brown, and red. We also have large amounts of natural mulch available. Check out all of our products at mulchamerica.com.
Join the Reds and their quest for the coveted Ohio Cup in a weekend series against the Cleveland Guardians, May 16th through the 18th. On Saturday, May 17th, rev your engines for Reds Racing Night to celebrate the Reds' participation in this summer's MLB Speedway Classic at Bristol. Fans in attendance will receive a Mr. Reds race car bobblehead presented by Kroger while supplies last. Secure your seats now at reds.com/tickets.
Looking for IT solutions that deliver results? Encore Technologies has you covered. We specialize in secure data management, cloud services, and innovative IT strategies tailored to your business needs. Our team of experts works tirelessly to ensure your technology infrastructure is robust and reliable. Visit Encore.tech to learn more about our comprehensive IT services. Encore Technologies driving your business forward with cutting-edge solutions. Let's hit it out of the park together.
Welcome back to our pregame chat with Reds manager Terry Francona. Tito, you're talking about doubles in the gaps. That's a beautiful thing. And it seems like that's the thing that this team does really well when they're at their best. Is that by design?
Well, I think you try to play to your strengths. And one of the things we've been talking about lately is, like when we have first and third, because we are athletic and we can go first to third, we don't need to run ourselves out of innings. Like when we steal in those situations, it's got to be close to 100% because when you have a left-hand hitter up in that hole open, that's a really good way to have a rally and just keep going first to third.
Is this team, in your mind, where you want them to be at being able to hit that hole in that situation?
I think they're cognizant of it. It depends sometimes who's playing. Like when Espinal's playing, you can tell by his at-bats when he's trying to shoot that hole. And it helps. It opens up so much. We talked to McClain the other day trying to get him to understand, like, if he can get a bunt down or hit a ball through the hole, it's going to open up so much for him.
Speaking of Santiago Espinal, we've talked about him some, but with the way you're using him right now, does it kind of give you the opportunity to give guys rolling days off, and he's kind of that guy that's in there every day because somebody's getting a day?
And it doesn't mess him up. And he likes playing. He likes playing anywhere. And I think I mentioned this the other day, his numbers are good, but whatever he gives you are better than the numbers because of the versatility.
I know Austin Hayes is getting closer. He looked good today in the cage. I know he's been running a little bit. What's the latest on him? How close is he?
And it's probably not fair to him, but, he's eligible to come off on Friday. I think everything points to him being ready. He's supposed to run the bases here on Wednesday. We think there's some rain coming with shocking development there. So we might do that tomorrow. As long as he gets through that okay, I think we're going to be in good place.
There's some Braves hitters right now that are on fire. Austin Riley, the last thing the Reds need is for him to be on fire coming into a series because of the way he's hit against this team. How do you pitch him right now?
Carefully. Boy, he's a good-looking player. I mean, he's a big kid, and like you say, when he gets hot, he can do some damage because they're not going to be singles. So, yeah, we need to be cognizant of that.
That's Reds manager Terry Francona. The Reds and Braves kick off a 4-game series shortly. It has more of the pregame show next on the Reds Radio Network.
I've had a number of surgeries, and frankly, I don't have time to rehab a surgery and an operation at this point in my life. I didn't want to take time off my kids' activities.
That's why former college and pro football player Bobby Carpenter turned to QC Kinetics. We couldn't be happier saving our patients like him from operating rooms and long recoveries.
They will resume like normal activity for me, which is a lot of running. It's a lot of workouts. I've been very, very blessed with how it's been able to hold up.
For so long, patients have accepted surgery as the only solution. But with new technologies, the medical professionals at QC Kinetics use regenerative treatments, your body's own biologics, to help heal and restore knees, hips, shoulders, and backs.
I actually ran into a friend of mine over at our golf course, and he had his knee done. It felt so well. He'd got his shoulder done. He goes, I can't thank you enough. He'd heard the commercial on the air, and so it's feeling great.
Find out how you can avoid surgery and finally get relief. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 937-936-0325. That's 937-936-0325. 937-936-0325.
How do you achieve the ultimate shopping experience? Choose a Cub Cadet dealership. Discover a wide range of Cub Cadet mowers, parts, and accessories. Get unrivaled expertise, ongoing support, and other advantages you can only find at your local dealer. Some dealers offer delivery options, so your purchase comes fully tuned and ready to mow. Head to your local Cub Cadet dealer, East Lawn and Garden in Urbana at 1632 East U.S. Highway 36 today for exceptional equipment, expertise, and more.
Here's tonight's pitching matchup for Atlanta. It's right-hander A.J. Smith-Shawver. He's 1-2 with a 4.26 ERA. Right-hander Brady Singer goes to the mound for Cincinnati. He's 4-1. His ERA 3.24. The Reds and Braves are up next on the Reds Radio Network.
This is the Cincinnati Reds Radio Network.
The Reds are on the radio.
Reds Baseball is brought to you by AAA. On the plus side, get more from insurance with AAA. Western and Southern, put our financial strength behind you. Tri-Health, the official healthcare provider for the Cincinnati Reds. Kroger, fresh for everyone. PNC, the official bank of the Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati Children's, changing the outcome together. Reds Radio Network.
They are just about set for baseball in Atlanta as the Reds and Braves kick off a 4-game series. Back to Truist Park we go now with all the play-by-play. Here's Tommy Thrall.
All right, thanks a lot, Yid. Beautiful night for baseball in Atlanta. Believe it or not, we've got blue skies overhead. Boy, that's a refreshing sight. It's time to take a look at tonight's starting lineups. They're presented to you by FanDuel. Swing for the fences and join FanDuel today, official partner of the Cincinnati Reds. And we begin with Terry Francona's visiting Reds, 18-17 on the year, 3 back, currently in second place in the Central. Leading off, the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Matt McClain plays second, hits second. The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz, is hitting third. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Gavin Lux. Spencer Steers at first base. He hits fifth. Batting sixth and catching, Tyler Stevenson. Jake Fraley's in right field, hitting seventh. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Tyler Callahan's the left fielder. He hits ninth. And on the mound for the Reds tonight, right-hander Brady Singer. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. They are 15-18, but they've won 10 of their last 15. Currently in fourth place, 6 back in the East. Leading off, the left fielder Alex Verdugo. Hitting second at third base, Austin Riley. Marcelo Ozuna's the DH, hitting third. Batting fourth at first base, Matt Olson. Sean Murphy will catch and hit fifth. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Michael Harris, the second, in center field, hitting seventh. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Eli White, with Nick Allen at short, hitting ninth. A.J. Smith-Shawver starting on the mound for the Braves. Pleased tonight to be joined by the crafty left-hander, Chris Welsh. I'm Tommy Thraw. Chris, see how the Reds fare tonight against Smith-Shawver, relatively inexperienced pitcher.
Well, you're right. He's only 22 years old, and even at that, he hasn't pitched all that much, even in amateur baseball, coming into his professional career. But the one good thing I got to think about with the Reds here is that they've been really good in the first game of series. They have a nice record. I think they're 8-3 now in the first game of a series, and it's always nice to get off to a good start.
See how they fare tonight, Reds and Braves. Hope you enjoy it. Let's play. First pitch presented by Cincinnati Children's. Changing the outcome together. The first pitch of the ball game is right in there on a fastball. 0-1 on T.J. Friedel. Smith-Shawver back to the plate now. The 0-1 pitch to Friedel's off the inside corner. It's a 1-ball, 1-strike count on Friedel. Friedel's hitting at a 271 clip. He has a home run and 13 batted in. Left-handed hitter, the wide open stance. He got the day off yesterday. The 1-1 pitch and swinging a bouncing ball up the first base line. Handled easily by Matt Olson. He gloves it right near the bag. Reaches out, tags the base for the out. And there's one down.
You know, the one thing about Shawver, as you watch him pitch, I've talked to both hitting coaches on either side talking about the opposing pitcher, and what Chris Maleka wants to do and tell his guys tonight, let him have the lower part of the zone, make him bring the ball up because he's got a lot of movement when it's down around the knees.
Smith-Shawver in the rotation, making his fifth start at the big league level this year. Pitched in 2 games down in AAA Gwinnett. Swinging a foul tip by McLean for strike one. He's got a 4.26 ERA. He's 1-2. His last outing was shortened after sustaining a line drive right off of his right elbow. The pitch is a strike. And the count is 0-2 on Matt McLean. But he still pitched 5 1/3 innings in that game. And he did so throwing just 59 pitches. Here's the pitch. McLean takes it off the plate. And now it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. But his catch session on Saturday, everything was okay. No issues. Got the green light to make the start tonight. He's in the rotation spot that was vacated by Spencer Strider. Went down to the hamstring. The 1-2 pitch. And that's up and in. And now the count is even 2 balls and 2 strikes on Matt McLean. Strider had a long road back from injury, and then he made one start, hurt his hamstring while playing catch. The 2-2 pitch, and McLean skies one high into the air, back our way. That'll end up in the seats just below us. We don't look up at many pop-ups here. That one was above our head for a little while. 2 balls, 2 strikes on McLean. Another ballpark where we're way up high, but a great view of the action here at Truist Park. Smith-Shawver out of the windup, back home now with the 2-2 pitch. And it's in tight. Full count 3-2 on Matt McLean. That's a splitter. He loves that pitch, uses it as a changeup. And he has been using it a lot, though his last time out started using the fastball a little bit more. Now the payoff pitch. And McLean takes inside, ball 4. So McLean is aboard with a 1-out walk. That'll bring Ellie De La Cruz to the plate.
You know, if you're looking for hitters up and down this Reds lineup who I believe match up good with Smith-Shawver, Ellie De La Cruz is one of them. He's a guy that gets a lot of breaking balls. He's going to get some fastballs to hit tonight from this young kid.
The right-hander sets ready and throws. First pitch is a backdoor breaking ball that hangs outside for ball 1, and the count is 1-0 on Ellie De La Cruz.
More times he throws that curveball and splitter that it doesn't go across the plate, the more he's going to have to come in with the heat.
Right-hander Smith-Shawver sets ready. From the belt, here comes the 1-0 pitch, and Ellie swings, hits it sharply back up the middle. Sliding stop behind the bag at second, and Allen's throw in time to first to get De La Cruz for the out. Boy, a really nice play there by Nick Allen on a ground ball that was just to the second base side of the bag up the middle, and the shortstop, who was shading that way, able to smother it and get the out of the speedy De La Cruz.
Allen is a glove guy all the way. In fact, he's one of 2 shortstops in the National League this year that does not have an error. The Reds just saw the other one, and Mason Wynn.
Now McLean in scoring position at second. They had no chance to get him. The only play was at first. Here's Gavin Lux, the pitch. Lux takes down too low for ball 1. Lux had a 3-for-4 game in the series opener against the Cardinals, but since then has just 1 for his last 19 in his last 5 ball games. Left-handed hitter waiting on the right-hander Smith-Shawver. He brings it home, and the pitch to Lux is up and away. 2 balls and no strikes. You're giving that stat about the Reds and having success in series openers. That is something that this team did a nice job of last year. The problem was last year they didn't play very well in games 2, 3, and 4 of that series. The pitch is a check swing. He didn't go on the pitch off the plate outside. Lays off the split. Now it's a 3-ball, no strike count. They've performed better throughout the rest of the series this year than they did last year. Now the 3-0 pitch. And it's high, ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Gavin Lux, and now the Reds have 2 on with 2 out for Spencer Steer.
Yeah, had a base open right there. This young right-hander is still learning how to pitch. I mean, he's about as raw as you can come as a 22-year-old dropped into the major league rotation right here. But, you know, you walk a left-handed hitter who's struggling. You've got a right-handed hitter up now in Steer that's really seeing the ball well.
Smith-Shawver sets ready. The pitch to Spencer Steer is on the outside corner. Fastball for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Talk about a guy that's seeing the ball well right now. He's currently riding a 5-game hitting streak, over which he's 7 for 19. But even over his last 13, he's hitting better than 300. The average is up to 206. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And Steer takes strike 2. Another fastball that looked to be just a tick off the outside corner, but called a strike by home plate umpire Chris Siegel. Alex McKay's at first base. The crew chief is down at second. That's Alan Porter. And Brian Walsh is the third base umpire. 2 on, 2 out. No balls, 2 strikes on Spencer Steer. Smith-Shawver sets ready. And he delivers the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a splitter down. So Steer's down on strikes. The inning comes to a close. And we go to the bottom of the first. It's the Reds 0 and the Braves coming up on the Reds Radio Network.
Rami was born with an extremely rare genetic disorder. He's one of 100 known cases. When you first get a diagnosis for your child, you don't really have a blueprint to follow. Cincinnati Children's fully accepted the challenge. It makes me speechless thinking about how much they've done for us, because I couldn't imagine a world without our son. He has the potential to do great things. I don't know what they'll be, but they're going to be great. Cincinnati Children's is the one that gave Rami a fighting chance.
As a family-owned company and a top workplace in the region, JTM Food Group has been pioneering kettle-crafted culinary solutions for years. From tantalizing dips to mouth-watering sauces and more, we lead the pack in delivering high-quality, on-trend items to the entire food service industry. But it's not just about the food. It's about our commitment to doing things the JTM way, with passion, integrity, and a dedication to God and His people. Taste the difference today and learn more at jtmfoodgroup.com. JTM, let's create great dishes together.
Experience the wonder of the life-size Noah's Ark at the Ark Encounter. Feel the history at the Noah's Ark. Meet Noah, his family, and the animals on the Ark. The family-friendly Ark Encounter theme park near Cincinnati also features a zoo, zip lines, and timber frame restaurant. 2 or 3 decks of stunning exhibits. Meet the animals in the zoo. Enjoy concerts and live presentations and more. Kids 10 and under free. It's an unforgettable adventure with so much for the whole family to enjoy. Visit ArkEncounter.com to plan your trip.
CBG Airport hits it out of the park. With more than 50 non-stop destinations, CBG will get you from the dugout to your destination in no time. Fly to Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Chicago, Washington, D.C., and more. Book your flights now at cbgairport.com.
good-looking crowd here at Truist Park as the Reds and Braves kick off this 4-game get-together. Brady Singer's ready to go now against Alex Verdugo. Singer had a tough time. He's only making his 3rd career start against the Braves. The first 2 didn't go well. First pitch is a strike called over the outside corner right at the knees, and it's 0-1 on Verdugo. Verdugo hitting at a .304 clip through 13 games with the Braves. No homers, 6 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Verdugo checked his swing. They asked at third to see if he went. Didn't matter. Home plate umpire Chris Siegel says he went. And Verdugo saying, well, why not get help? And now Verdugo wants to use his timeout. He's a little frustrated with Chris Siegel. And he and Siegel are talking about it. I think Siegel might be telling him, hey, look, the pitch was a strike anyway. Because it was.
Tell him, hey, why don't you challenge next spring?
Here's the 0-2 pitch to Verdugo. Swings and grounds it right to the third baseman. Santiago Espinal standing at short with Ellie playing up the middle. And the play to first is in plenty of time. That play goes 5-3.
Oh, that ball was hit very sharply right at Espinal, but Verdugo, I mean, that's as fast as somebody can walk to first base right there.
Never good when this guy comes to the plate, and he is on a heater. And right now, make no mistake, Austin Riley is dialed in. The first pitch is off the plate outside for ball 1. You've got to be very careful with him. He hit 2 home runs last night against the Dodgers, and the Braves win. Their only win in that series. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and Riley takes a strike. Just barely clipped the outside corner. Tell you what, Chris Siegel is giving both pitchers here in the very early going an extended outside corner against the right-handed hitters. In 2 now on Austin Riley.
Yeah, Chris Siegel is calling that outside pitch like Greg Maddux or Tom Glavine is on the mound.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Off the outside corner. He tried to go there again, but that one was way too far outside. Riley got off to a really tough start to the year and said, in fact, that he was embarrassed with the way that his opening road trip went. Well, since he has been on fire. The pitch is swung on and sent down the right field line foul, twisting back into the seats. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Austin Riley. His last 24 games, he is hitting at a .343 clip. 7 of his 8 home runs have come in that stretch. Now the 2-2 pitch. Riley swings and he hammers this high in the air, deep left center field. Will the park hold it? It will. T.J. Friedel is back just shy of the track to make the catch in deep left center. Well, he hit it hard, but he is out number 2.
This is not a ballpark that gives up a lot of cheap home runs. You've got to hit them, especially when you're going between the gaps. This is the ballpark that is more of a pitcher's park if you can keep it to the big part of the ballpark.
Now Marcell Ozuna will stand in. Ozuna hitting .287 with 5 homers and 12 RBIs. Brady Singer's first pitch on the way and in there for a called strike. 0-1 quickly on Marcell Ozuna. Brady Singer has really been throwing the ball well for the Reds, hoping to continue that trend going. The 0-1 pitch off the inside corner with a slider. Singer's making his 7th start of the year. He's 4-1 with a 3.24 ERA. Opponents hitting below 200 against Singer. Now the 1-1. And it's a slider in the dirt outside. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, based on what Brady Singer has done so far, I think the Reds feel like they have gotten a great response and return for that deal that sent Jonathan India the other way.
2-1 pitch. Ozuna takes just off the outside corner. Now it's 3-1.
You know, what Singer does, what impresses me the most, is he controls that first base side of home plate. That's a tough spot for a right-handed pitcher.
3-1. Swing and a foul tip. Now full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna will use his timeout, back out of the box, and now he eases back in. The payoff pitch. And it's just a little low on that outside corner for ball 4, and Ozuna works a 2-out walk. Now Matt Olson will make his way to the plate. Tonight's Tonight's TimStar game time temperature. Very comfortable 68 degrees under clear skies here at Truist Park. Get complete home comfort with a TimStar heating and cooling system. Find your local TimStar dealer at timstar.com. First pitch to Matt Olson's a fastball up and in, and he twists out of the way of ball one. Olson snapped a 20-game on-base streak last night, going 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Still only hitting .222, 5 homers, 16 RBIs. Wasn't hitting a ton during the on-base streak. The 1-0 pitch, and that is just off the outside corner. Backdoor slider to the left-handed hitting Olson. It's a 2-ball, no-strike count. Ozuna's at first base with 2 away. 2-0 pitch is on the ground right at Spencer Steer. He has to leap up to glove it, comes down, steps on the bag, inning over. That does it for the Braves. We played one here at Truist Park in Atlanta. Reds and Braves are scoreless on the Reds Radio Network.
Progressive knows when you're on your boat, you're already on vacation. And Vacation You forgets all your worries. Vacation You doesn't even keep track of time and knows that time is a meaningless construct designed to control us, man. But Regular You knows you don't want to be too far out in the water after the sun goes down because Vacation You doesn't know how to navigate in the dark yet. Vacation You and Regular You really need to get on the same page. So bundle your boat with your home or auto policy and earn an automatic discount from Progressive. And spend the savings on the both of you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it. But not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. HIMS can help. Through HIMS.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED through a 100% online process. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to HIMS.com/joy. HIMS.com/JOY.
Snyder Brick and Block and Snyder Hardscapes offer your home even more accent and beauty. From stone, brick, and precast items like tables, benches, and buffer block, see it all in our showrooms at West Dorothy Lane and Industrial Estates Drive, as well as in Troy on Route 25A and in Middletown on Cincinnati-Dayton Road. If your project is patio building, products like flagstone, pavers, and retaining walls, we've got you covered. Visit SnyderOnline.com. Snyder Brick and Block, for 75 years where quality makes the difference.
At Frickers, our new $10.99 lunch combos bring the flavor back, like frickin' chicken chunks, a big frickin' BLT, a juicy cheeseburger, or a charbroiled chicken wrap. Pick your favorites and add a side like curlicues, homemade slaw, and top it off with an ice-cold soda, all for $10.99. So why settle for boring? Frickers is where lunch wins. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., dine in or carry out. Frickers, your neighborhood home for fun, food, sports, and spirits, has it all. Dine in, carry out, or order online at frickers.com.
Against A.J. Smith-Shawver. Right-hander's first pitch on the way, and Stevenson swings and fouls one off to the right side. That's out of play for strike one. Always nice for Tyler Stevenson to come back home to Atlanta. From right outside of Atlanta, one of the suburbs. 0-1 the count on Tyler Stevenson, the pitch. He swings and sends this one in the air. Pretty well hit to the right field. Backing up is Eli White. And just in front of the wall, White reaches out to make the catch on that long fly the other way from Stevenson. One down in the second. Now Jake Fraley will stand in. The all-new Toyota RAV... Let's try that again. The all-new Toyota 4Runner is arriving at your local Toyota dealer. 4Runner is the ultimate tool for powering through, crawling over, and diving into your world of adventure. Toyota, let's go places. First ball swinging, Jake Fraley skies one way up to center field, and Michael Harris, the second, puts it away for the second out. Now
hard to miss Michael Harris, the second, out there in center field. I mean, he's got shoes that were taking, I think he confiscated the best of a crossing guard and had a pair of shoes made out of those, because those are as bright green as you can get.
They are indeed.
I mean, they might even come with batteries.
He's actually got a sleeve on his right arm to match it. The pitch. Right called over the outside corner. The count is 0-1. I mean, if they needed one over at Atlanta Hartsfield International to bring in one of the planes, he could do it. Swung on, lifted high into the air, left center field. And there's Harris again over there in the alley to make the catch. And the Reds are up and down in order in the second. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Reds and Braves. Scoreless here on the Reds Radio Network.
Tess joined the plus side and found her personalized insurance policy with AAA. They did all the work and found the coverage and price that worked for her, which means Tess has time to brave the world of trumpet playing. And then there's Kate, who decided to brave the world of insurance by herself.
Please hold.
On the plus side, get more from insurance with AAA. Go to AAA.com/insurance. Product options may vary by state and participant. Visit AAA.com/details for more information.
The Cons brand has been a Cincinnati tradition almost as long as Reds baseball. For more than 130 years, Cons hot dogs have been an important part of so many special memories. From grilling out with family and friends to settling in at the stadium for a Reds game. It's no wonder the Cons brand is the official hot dog of the Cincinnati Reds. So pick up a pack of Cons hot dogs and all their quality meats at local stores throughout Reds country. And keep the tradition alive.
Think a printer is just a printer? Think again. Today's multifunction printers store sensitive data, connect to your network, and can be a prime target for hackers. At Modern Office Methods, Cincinnati's authorized RICO dealer, they help you secure your devices with advanced encryption and authentication controls. Mom protects your data with automated deletion of stored documents and detects threats in real time with built-in security alerts. Visit momnet.com to secure your print environment today. Modern Office Methods, secure technology for a secure workplace.
Champion Windows and the Cincinnati Reds are teaming up to give you a home run deal. Right now, we're offering buy 2 windows, get 2 free. And for a limited time, Reds fans can get an additional $1,000 off a Thunder using promo code GOREDS. Call or schedule your free estimate online at championsavenow.com.
Second inning, the Braves come to bat. And it'll be Sean Murphy, Ozzie Albies, and Michael Harris the second against Brady Singer, who walked one with 2 outs. But other than that, a scoreless first. First pitch on the way to Sean Murphy. Right in there for a called strike. First pitch fastball, and it's 0-1.
Singer sets up way over there on the first base side of that pitching rubber. In fact, he takes advantage of the rule change that happened a few years ago where you can...
Weak ground ball, left side. Espinal cuts it off at third, and he'll throw in plenty of time to get the Braves catcher for the first out here in the second.
Where you can have half your foot hanging off the rubber. All you need is a little bit of your toe in contact with the pitching rubber, which is 2 feet wide. But Singer takes advantage of pushing it all the way over to first base side because he really likes to pitch on the first base side.
Well, now Ozzie Albies will make his way to the plate. Albies hitting .242, 5 homers, 14 RBIs for the switch hitter up there left-handed with a very wide open stance. And the first pitch to him is a backdoor slider that misses off the plate outside for ball 1. Singer right back into his windup, the 1-0. Albies pulls it on the ground, foul over by Michael Harris, the second, waiting on deck. Here's tonight's trivia question presented by the Reds Hall of Fame and Museum. The topic this series is 2021 Braves World Champion Trivia. Well, that's very recent. We should be good at this. Dun, dun, dun. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count on Albies. Singer back to the plate. The 1-1 is pulled in the air to right field, chasing it toward the line Fraley, but he will make the catch with ease. And there are 2 men out. The 2021 Braves won 88 regular season games before going on to win the World Series. Excluding the COVID-shortened 2020 season, prior to the 2021 Braves, what was the last team to win fewer than 90 regular season games in a World Series winning year? A, the 2003 Marlins, B, the 2006 Cardinals, or the 2014 Giants? Right in there for a strike called. Fastball at the top of the zone. The count is 0-1 on Michael Harris.
Well, that's an easy one.
Oh, it is. Thank you. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate outside. That means you know the answer, which makes me very happy because I get to cheat. I'll just follow your lead.
I'm going with the Giants.
I was thinking that.
I think they won their World Series every year as a wild card team.
Bouncing ball foul, first base side. 1-2 the count on Harris. I think the Cardinals in 06 were a wild card team also.
They could have been.
It's B or C. I think the Marlins were pretty good in 03, if I remember right. Of course, they might have all three been wild card teams. I don't know. I don't remember what anybody did during the regular season. When you win it all, nobody cares anymore, right?
That's right.
Here's the 1-2 pitch to Harris. Off the inside corner. It's a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Unless you need to know that little bit of information for trivia. I think it's the Giants. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called. Got him looking. Fastball over the outside corner, just above the knees. Harris a spectator. And there's 3 up, 3 down for Brady Singer in the second. Scoreless as we head to the third here in Atlanta on the Reds Radio Network.
Hi, this is Michael, your service manager at Dave Arbogast Buick GMC in Troy, Ohio. I am inviting you to give us an opportunity to earn your business. We have expanded our hours to better meet your needs. We are now open until 6 p.m. during the week and 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. on Saturdays. We service all makes and models. We offer convenient shuttle service as well as pickup and delivery. Please visit us on the web at arbogastbuickgmc.com or in person. Exit 69 on I-75. Look for the giant American flag. I hope to see you soon.
Have you heard? Bath Creations has moved to their new location and showroom at 8741 North Kimmel Road in Clayton. This gives you even more opportunity to see the active military. Save an additional $500 off your purchase. Visit at 8741 North Kimmel Road in Clayton or online at mybathcreations.com and get a new bath today.
Tackle tough jobs with the convenience of DeWalt battery-powered outdoor power equipment, cordless walk-behind mowers, yard equipment, and tools powered by the DeWalt 20-volt or 60-volt Max Flex Volt battery systems designed to deliver maximum power, long runtime, and high efficiency. Power of corded, freedom of cordless. Take on tough jobs with DeWalt. Stop into East Lawn and Garden in Urbana, your local DeWalt dealer at 1632 East U.S. Highway 36 for expertise in finding the right equipment for your outdoor power equipment needs.
Tyler Callahan leads off the Reds' third inning. No score here at Truist Park in Atlanta. First pitch on the way. Callahan swings and fouls back for strike one. Callahan 1 for 5 so far through his first 3 major league games. Got his first major league knock in his first at bat on Saturday, and Callahan takes off the plate outside. The count is even, 1 ball and 1 strike. That was a solid line drive single into right center field. The 1-1. He swings and bounces this softly to first. Waiting back on it, Olsen. He'll give it up to the pitcher covering at the bag for the out. And there's one away here in the third. What's for dinner? Shop the Kroger app for appetizing ingredients and big game day savings like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Back to the top of the order now. TJ Friedel grounded to first, his first time up. Friedel will climb into the box up there from the left side against the right-handed throwing Smith-Shawver. And here it comes. Breaking ball, a good one in there for a called strike. You look at what Smith-Shawver has done so far this season. To be honest with you, he's been pretty unremarkable. He's pitched okay. The 0-1. Swinging, that's a bullet on one hop. Nice backhand play to a knee. Allen's throw bouncing twice, but in time to get TJ Friedel for the out. And now 2 gone here in the third inning.
Well, I think the Reds have identified the one fielder they do not want to hit the ball to in this 4-game series.
That would be beneficial to avoid him.
Man, that is 2 great plays he has made already. Here we are in the third inning.
He made that play from the edge of the outfield grass. Ooh. Some of the defensive metrics have him as the best shortstop in Major League Baseball this year. The pitch. Strike call to the outside corner. Fastball, and the count's 0-1. There's some pretty good shortstops around the league right now, too. So if you're going to be the best of this class, you're doing something right. His range is excellent. And as you mentioned earlier, he doesn't make errors. The pitch is foul-tipped by McLean. 0-2. You look at Smith-Shawver's numbers this year, he's given up right around 2 runs just about every start, and he's pitching right around 5 innings every start. His shortest is 4, his longest 5 1/3, the pitch. McClain swings and fouls that one back off the catcher. The count is 0-2. He has given up 2 runs in 3 of the 4 starts. And the outlier, he gave up 3. The pitch in the dirt, right around 5 strikeouts a game. He's walked about 2 or 3 batters a game, and he's very, very consistent through these first 4 starts. Braves are 2-2 in the games he's pitched. The 1-2 pitch is down and away. Count is even, 2-2 on McClain. Nobody on, 2 men are out. Scoreless in the 3rd inning here at Truist Park. Smith-Shawver back into his windup, the break-even pitch. And McClain takes a breaking ball that hangs upstairs, and now it's full count, 3-2. If you're listening tonight on your car or truck radio, please remember to buckle your safety belt. This message brought to you by the Ohio Department of Public Safety. If you're not buckled up, what's holding you back? Payoff pitch. And McClain swings and lifts a fly ball to left field. Fairly well hit, but the Park's going to hold it. Backing up is Alex Verdugo, just to the edge of the warning track near the 385 sign. He'll make the catch. Side retired. That does it. Reds are out in order here in the 3rd. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Still Reds and Braves, 0-0 on the Reds Radio Network.
Success is often determined by how well you plan and prepare for life's biggest moments. It's the confidence that comes from knowing you and your loved ones are protected for generations. You can rest assured knowing you've made the right choice, placing your trust in Western and Southern. From life insurance to retirement and investments, Western and Southern helps provide the peace of mind you need so you can be in the moment with the ones you love. Visit westernsouthern.com/rest assured to get started today.
When the Reds are hot, you get tots. BetMGM wants to help you celebrate a Reds homestand victory. Swing by the BetMGM Sportsbook with your homestand ticket for a free side of tots if the Reds win their homestand. The fun doesn't have to end with the 9th inning, because when the Reds are hot, you get tots only at the BetMGM Sportsbook. 21 plus and present in Ohio, subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER in partnership with MGM Northfield Park.
Tommy Thrall, voice of the Reds here. I was at the old ball yard the other day and got to thinking that the catcher is a lot like the Rose Home Service Program, always protecting home. The Rose Home Service Program gives you peace of mind and keeps your home pest-free year-round. The program has 3 options, Basic, Advantage, and Premium. Each addresses different needs and budgets and comes with a dedicated technician. Got a pest problem? Rose is the solution. Call the pros at Rose at 800-966-ROSE or visit rosepestsolutions.com.
Klosterman Baking Company is hiring. Get on-the-job training, excellent benefits, 401k, and more. Visit KlostermanBakery.com/careers. Klosterman Bakery, where family values are baked right in.
Klosterman, better, you bet.
Eli White leads off the Braves' 3rd inning. First pitch to him is swung on and lifted high into the air, short right field. Coming on is Jake Fraley. He'll get there and make the catch for the first out in the 3rd. Well, it's very beneficial for teams not to swing at the first pitch against the Reds. Opponents have the worst batting average against Reds pitchers on the first pitch of any team in baseball. And that's one of those things you kind of feel just by watching this team, that teams are not making a lot of solid contact when they chase the first pitch, and that's the case. The pitch is a strike over the inside corner, and the count is 0-1. I also feel like that's all set up by throwing a lot of first pitch strikes.
And keeping the ball down.
0-1. That pitch is right down at the knees on a slider, and it's 0-2.
You know, in that way, Brady Singer's kind of a throwback, because what he does early in the count, he goes to the weakness of the hitter, which is down and away, that low at the knees on the corner.
0-2. Just missed off the outside corner with a fastball at the top of the zone. So he went down and in, then up and away right there.
So Dodgers were the first team to really mandate all their minor leaguers learn that pitch. Something you can always go to.
The 1-2. Catcher sets away. Here it comes. Swung on. Line in the hole and just out of the reach of Ellie, laying out to his right. That's into left field for a base hit. First hit of the night for the Braves. It comes from their number 9 hitter, Nick Allen.
Yeah, got that pitch on the inner part of the plate. You can see Tyler Stevenson setting up on the outer part of the plate. He kind of left that breaking ball so it went, started at the corner, ended up right in the middle of the dish, and Allen, all he had to do was put the sweet spot on it.
Back to the top of the order now, Alex Verdugo. Yankee last year, played in 149 games. The Bronx Bombers a year ago, did Verdugo. Here's the pitch, and Verdugo takes off the plate outside. Entered free agency, and it took a while before he finally found a deal. It wasn't until late March 20th, that he signed a one-year contract with the Braves. 1-0 on Verdugo. And the pitch is a ball, just a little bit high. Verdugo didn't swing at it. Probably could have been a strike anyway, but instead it's 2-0 now on Verdugo. Runner at first, 1 out. No score, bottom of the third inning here in Atlanta. Brady Singer turns and fires to first, and diving back in safely is Nick Allen. And Allen's the threat to run. 5 stolen bases. He's been caught twice. Steer holding him. McLean playing over in the hole on the right side. The pitch, and Verdugo takes just off the outside corner. Fastball away.
Well, Verdugo's already done a lot better this year than he did for the Yankees last year. In the leadoff spot now, he's got an on-base percentage over 360.
3-0 pitch, and he takes a strike right over the outside corner. Nice pitch there, especially on 3-0 to split the edge.
Yeah, last year with the Yankees, he was under 300. So he just simply wasn't getting it done. The power numbers are about the same. Gives you, 10 to 13 home runs a year.
3-1. Right down the middle. Fastball for a called strike. Verdugo shaking his head, wishing he would have pulled the trigger on that. He's not going to get a better pitch to hit. It's right there now, full count.
Looking for a walk. In fact, he's one of the few major leaguers that has more walks than he does strikeouts.
Here's the payoff. Runner goes, and Verdugo hits it sharply fair over the bag at first and down the right field line. It'll kick off the sidewall into right, but around third, Allen headed home. The throw home not in time. Alex Verdugo on a 3-2 pitch with the runner in motion smoked it right down the right field line, just over the first base bag, and it's an RBI double. The Braves strike first. It's 1-0.
Singer tried to come right into the wheelhouse, came in, but he came up and in, and Verdugo shows him that that's not a spot where he wants to miss. He got it right across the letters and just ripped the bat through the zone to get that double down the line.
7th RBI of the year for Verdugo. He's in scoring position, still only 1 out in the inning, and now a strike called to Austin Riley. Now you're right into the teeth of the beast. Riley out on a long fly to center his first time up. Just missed it. Singer sets ready. From the belt, he throws. And Riley takes just off the outside corner right of the knees. One ball, one strike. Riley put a good swing on the 1-1, fouls it straight back. I wouldn't throw that pitch again. About mid-thigh high, inner half. And fortunately for Singer, it went straight back.
That's like, reading hitters. That would be reading a stop sign.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, line drive, center field. It's down for a hit. Playing it on a couple of hops is Friedel. Here comes Verdugo around third. He'll score standing. The throw into second. RBI single for Riley. 2-0 Braves.
Well, they know Riley's a very good low ball hitter, and that was a sinker down and away. He's also a very good breaking ball hitter on pitches down and away, and that was not a bad pitch, maybe just a little bit too much of the plate there for Brady Singer. And Riley, when you get a guy who's on fire, seeing the ball as well as Riley, your places that you can miss are very difficult to be and even be close to the strike zone. You have a base open, sometimes it's good to just go ahead and and walk that guy.
15th career RBI for Riley against the Reds. Now Marcell Ozuna, and Ozuna takes down and away for ball 1-0. He walked his first time up. Get that great taste of the ballpark at home with JTM's Philly Kits and Fat Tire beer, cheese, and pretzels. Find these game day favorites in your grocer's freezer. JTM Food Group, let's create great dishes together. Ozuna takes off the outside corner, slider away again, and it's 2-0. 3 straight hits for the Braves against Brady Singer after the flyout to right field from Eli White. McAllen singled, double by Verdugo, and now a single by Riley. Now broken bat fly ball, shallow right toward the line. Fraley will get there and make the catch as he nears the line. Back to first base. Riley, 2 men are out. That'll bring Matt Olson to the plate. Olson is grounded to first, his only time up. Left-handed hitter. Singer from the first base side of the rubber. The pitch is just off the plate outside. The count is 1-0. The Reds had some success against the Braves here last year. Trying to carry that over here into 2025. The pitch is up and away. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 on, 2 out, 2 in for Atlanta here in the third. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Tied him up with a cutter up and in. And that's been a good pitch for Singer this year against the left-handed hitters. Singer sets. Now is 2-1. Swung on, and that's fouled back to the left side out of play. He knew he needed something that he could use against left-handers because left-handers have hit him so well historically. One of the things he wanted to be able to do was use the cutter up and in against left-handed hitters, and he has done that some. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, this ball's well hit. Down the right field line, falling, and it is a foul ball. There's not a lot of foul territory down the right field line. But Olson just did barely hook that one outside the line. Down into the right field corner.
You know, I think sometimes when Brady Singer comes inside to a left-hander like that, if you can come in far enough, it's so hard for the left-handed hitter to keep that ball fair. It's almost like you get a free strike.
Here's the 2-2. Check swing foul right at home plate.
Yeah, and I'm not so sure that Matt Olson's the kind of hitter that really likes the ball inside anyway. You'll see him set up in the batter's box. He's one of those batters that is so far away from home plate that it really stands out at you. He doesn't want anybody in his kitchen.
Now the pitch. Just a little bit off the inside corner. Fastball, and he tried to sink that one back to the inside corner at the top of the zone there, but it stayed in. Now the pitch, runner going, and it's fouled off the plate, so Riley will reset again at first base. Reds won all 3 games against the Braves here at Truist Park last year. They had to come back, play a 1-game makeup last year. There goes the runner again on the 3-2, and it's hit down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder, Callahan, and he makes a spectacular catch up against the side wall. No, it's down. I guess the ball's down. It came out. Callahan is down, and they're going to circle the bases. All the way around is Olson. It looked like initially that Callahan caught it, but up against the side wall, and Matt Olson never stopped running. And I think that's going to go as an inside-the-park home run for Matt Olson. It looked like he caught it initially, then he went crashing up against the side wall. And the umpires are going to get together here. Callahan really holding that left arm. The ball was just fair. Callahan made a spectacular catch, racing up against the side wall, then went crashing into that wall.
Yeah, he immediately held his arm as he was kind of writhing on the ground. That left arm is where his glove is. He reached up, slammed into the wall full blast, and he just couldn't get up from there. Ripped his glove off. And I think they're going to make a replay review of some kind on this.
Well, he clearly caught it. Yeah, his left arm is very, very injured. He's got it actually tucked into the jersey.